rotation. I'll pop up in the rotation too. Hey, welcome to the third channel because Miles can't learn to shut the fuck up. What are we looking at? See, at least finally did a smart one. Take it off while the can doesn't crush in your hands. Now you won't know what you're drinking. But I do. Rover truck. Oatmeal stout from Toppling Goliath. Weighing in at a minuscule 5%. Sediment is normal.
I think that's a Dodge on the label.
So welcome to the Captain Dick Nozzle Intergalactic Misfits channel.
The inaugural review?
The first one. So
it smells like an oatmeal stout.
Miles had a wonderful suggestion. He said, could you try shutting your fucking mouth? Like, okay, I won't even mention it. You know what's funny? That knife has been hiding in the drawer since I took it away from you last time, and what's the first one you use now?
Green.
Green, lassie! It smells like an oatmeal stout. One of my personal favorites, and I don't know if it's made anymore. Lake Superior Brewing, well, not Lake Superior, Fitger's Brewing. Brewmeistering. Yeah, what he said. Cheers. So if you're new to this channel, I'd tell you to go back and check out some of the old videos, but they were all deleted. But thank you to Poco for seeing the writing on the wall and creating this channel. I did upload the last one over to Mr. 10mm Bullet, but again, that was supposed to be the backup to the Ebomi channel, but I think it's already been corrupted by YouTube, because either that or just nobody has found it. I mean, why were so many people finding the Captain Dick Nozzle? Was it the name? We should have more friends now, because we are the intergalactic misfits.
Reminds me very heavily of the Sam Smith, but watery.
Yeah, I have to say, it's not my favorite. It's reminding me a lot more of a brown ale than an oatmeal stout.
This is very similar to the Sam Smith's oatmeal stout, but it's almost got a watery aftertaste.
Hang on a second. I think I can hear Rich Huff saying, you know what you should have as a backup to that? Or did Miles drink them all? No.
If you grab a Huber beer, you're going to have broken glass where your kids play.
What? You want a Huber?
No.
I gave more of them to Mike. I can't seem to get a fair answer if even... Well, oh, that's right. He said he hadn't even tried one yet. Oh, no, that's not it either. I think I drank all the ones that...
What was it?
It was an oatmeal stout, and it was actually I don't even remember what it was.
Leg.
Oh.
Get it without showing off my butt. Oh, we could have one of the... Ah!
That's not an oatmeal stout, though. That's a stout. That's the dark chocolate. Oh, we don't want this one, do we? That's the coconut stuff.
Oh!
You just clearing out the refrigerator, or
Why
what?
not? Why not? Who the heck got freaking Jägermeister?
be a while. Unless I have a beer while I wait.
Swear to God.
Let's watch the... Thanks, Miles.
You're welcome.
Gosh, I hope that smells as good as it sounds.
The wife did roast. So it's going to... Here, Eric. Here's one. Try a sip of this. I thought we had a Sam Smith's. Did you drink it?
Actually, I think we drank it.
Did we drink it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, the comments are probably going to be short, seeing how this video was uploaded to the channel that was adiosed, and then it was re-uploaded to Mr. 10mm Bullet, and unless something strange happens, this will be the last upload to Mr. 10mm Bullet for these. Let's see, that was rich on a clever, so actually the first is Clyde saying first, and then Clyde saying Whiskey and Revolution for all.
Uh-oh. Does that shit qualify as whiskey?
Does what?
You know what?
And then Gunwild says, damn, day drinking early today? No, it was late. It was a second time up. And then Hector says, Eric's the amazing lush. Again, it was only here for the second time because it couldn't be somewhere else.
Wow.
Didn't scourge, yeah. Says, take a schwat instead of shooting across YouTube's bow and getting banned again. Laugh out loud. Okay, that's 2 shots. We're only like 4 comments in. And Hector says, hell, this is early. And Shreki says, wake up, man. And then Hector says, I just farted.
So what's the difference between Matt and a refrigerator? The refrigerator doesn't fart when somebody pulls the meat out of Matt. The refrigerator doesn't fart when meat gets pulled out. Excuse me. There it is. So, yeah, Matt looking at me the other day, he's telling one of his stories, and he's like, yeah, so my buddy Nat, it's actually Nathaniel, but we call him Nat, blah, 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 blah. And at that point in time, I formulated a response, so I didn't pay attention to the rest of the story. When I looked at him and said, Matt, you call your buddy Nathaniel Nat. Does that make you Nathaniel?
I don't remember what her subject was tonight. She said last night, but I don't listen anyway. Okay. First, this just in. I shall not wait anymore. Sorry. Michael Jackson called and he wants his clothes back. Oh, yeah. Huh? Gonna play Thriller or something? I'm kind of wondering if these are supposed to be like udder warmers for a cow, because it's like when I can see my own skin, I have a hard time believing that they're
Yep. Hang on, nope.
This is your
Jesus
chance.
fuck.
You keep her alive.
Here we go, Eric.
could have finished a beer. So you got the sound of what happened when Matt snuck in Danielle's bedroom?
There's a big black monolith in there.
Just the whole fucking movie, or
Whoa! Fuck it, do it.
if I pulled the towel off of Jesus' head, it wouldn't be worth this weight.
I was looking for the dun, 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 dun. And then the reveal. The next new firearm, I'll have it better planned, Eric.
Of course, from this distance, how many people think that I found a SIG P220 Hunter with rosewood grips? Because that's sort of what it looks like from a distance. But you would be wrong. This is the 10mm pistol from Laser Aim Arms. We are talking about a 90s era pistol chambered in 10mm. Cool features about this one is it has the diamond, diamond bezel done to the barrel and to the trigger. Instead, the trigger just kind of looks scratched up because it's so sunk in there. Those big rosewood grips. Now, any information that you find on this, they refer to it as a 1911 style pistol. I don't know. To me, it seems like it has more CZ features to it. Big ramp front sights. I mean, I think they stole these right off of a Smith & Wesson revolver. Adjustable rear sights. It has a. It's not a decocker. It's sort of it puts a bar in the way so that if the hammer falls, it's not able to get to the firing pin. Otherwise, it's a single action only, and it has an okay trigger pull, and it has a pretty decent reset. Takes a typical 10mm 1911 mag. I think the way that they it almost appears like it doesn't go up into the grip at the right angle because of the way the magazine actually seats at the bottom. Very limited run. It's a nice. I think it's a nice looking gun. A few quirky things like, well, it has a massive slide release, which for me is probably just gonna, as David Brown would tell you, it's just gonna turn into Eric's thumb rest. I like the whited out rear blade. Makes it stand out really nicely.
Shouldn't that thing have like an orange tip on it?
This end?
Yeah.
Because it's a Nintendo gun?
Yeah.
The other thing that takedown is a lot like a 1911, and yet not like a 1911. You can turn the barrel bushing and pull the guide rod with the spring and the plug It's a shorty little plug. Must be it's an Irish plug, I believe. You can pull the guide rod spring and the guide rod and everything right out of it. The guide rod is just a round. It doesn't have any shape to match the profile of blending in with the barrel. And one of the things, and the gentleman that previously owned this left a note for me, was that I'm really going to enjoy it. It's a fun gun to shoot, and watch it while cleaning it, because and I don't know if you can really see it well, the ejector, not the extractor, but the ejector, see them hanging out there at the back? It is not held in by anything, and I'm still not 100% sure as to the best way to disassemble and reassemble this. I cannot find any information on it, but the ejector is actually what you see of it right there. Is as you go towards the back of the gun, it slopes so that when the slide comes back, it actually kind of, I can see a little bit more of it like that, but it's sitting on a see, and this is another example of people that do the California slide drop a lot. I see a little bit of wear right there, but overall it's in really nice shape. But that ejector is a steel post, and right behind it,
that's a little too bright,
is a spring. And when you slide the top of this off, if you're not careful, that can pop out of there. And Bill, my FFL and gunsmith said, do not break or lose any part of this. He said, because there is no such thing as extra parts out in the market for these at all. I mean, if you found another one of these guns and you needed to rebuild this one, I suppose you'd have to take one apart to fix the second one, or you'd have to have all of the parts custom made for you. And another unique thing is the hole right there. It's actually designed for a laser for it, but good luck finding one of those by today. I'm assuming the switch must have been inside the trigger guard to turn the laser on. I found one image of it, and it kind of looked like just like a flashlight underneath here, but I'm guessing the button was right at the back. Must have mounted to this on here. But I'm a very low number of these. I understand that the company went out of business. They got rejuvenated by somebody, and then they went out of business again, and I don't know how many times that took place. Not a lot of information. The only information that I thought was actually kind of cool, and I was talking to Jim about this, is in Firefly, in an episode in 2004, it is seen amongst why am I drawing a blank on his name now? You know that guy, the gun nut. I guess there's a scene where they're showing his arsenal, and I guess this in the 45 can be seen, and the 45 was very unique. It had lightning cuts all the way here, and then the barrel stuck out, and it had compensation ports all the way around along the top of it. Jane's collection. So looking forward to getting out and shooting this. Show you how to take it apart, but it'd be a violation against YouTube, because everything is a violation over here on YouTube. Unless you're gonna, show somebody how to,
Shave a vagina.
or put items in your butthole. Why do I have this?
Oh.
Oh, the ever rejuvenating glass trick again.
It's not bad.
Are you actually thinking about having one of these?
I am going to have one of those.
If that's the case, you won't be having any of these.
Wow. Really?
And A, I'm not feeding you, and B, you can't stay.
So I have to figure out how to fucking crawl home.
I can guarantee you that would happen if you had both of these. Because they're, what, 14.3%? Sorry, I lied. They're only 12. 11.7. I exaggerated. Okay, they're 9. Just kidding. Start up. They're 14.3%. By the time you're all over, Miles looks at you and goes, it says 4.6. Oh.
Are they really only 4.6?
11.7.
Okay.
But compared to this, you can stand a fork up in those.
This is just. It's got a watery aftertaste to it. Seriously. I mean, it's not horrible. I would drink this again. I mean,
for an oatmeal stout, I think the thing that I'm least impressed with is it's a little on the bitter side.
that it reminds me, like I said, a lot of these Sam Smith. Just watery.
Maybe tomorrow I might start taking inventory of the gun collection. I thought maybe I'd do something crazy like 22s, 9mm, 30, work my way up. You know what's awesome? Is I do not own a single 380. You know why? Because I am not. This just in.
Finger in your butt.
Here is something for Irish curse. Guess what?
It gets funnier every time.
My shirt.
Oh, both ends.
Well, I know somebody will be really happy to see this. Christine.
Cool.
Christine puts about half of a bag this size on her salad. Oh, excuse me. As long as we're here opening. This one is for Eric Ebomowitz.
Oh. Hey, can I, Eric?
Yeah. There's a couple in there that I'm pretty sure were for you. You know what's terrible about those? You'll never know when they go bad. This was not necessary.
Oh. What the hell is that?
Philadelphia. Didn't Scourge. If it was up to Didn't Scourge, I would have already finished the other bottle. Do a shot of Philadelphia. I never know if it's truly the bottom of the box or if it's. But thank God there's packing peanuts. I can't throw this box, otherwise that would go bad. Needless to say, after the way today has gone, I did not get the opportunity to do any of the stuff I originally planned, let alone start doing any inventory.
Now you make me feel guilty.
Why?
Why? Because we went and we got my stupid ass non-starting fucking snowmobile.
138, 139, 140, and 141. Well, I have a funny. I like how any other remote I have never does anything when you try to touch it, and this one you just have to look at it weird, and you don't even have to. I think you can be outside or somewhere else
and think about it. I mean, realistically, if she was driving that bike through the sand and shot that shit, you imagine the mess that it would cause?
Imagine the mess that she could cause. Philadelphia.
So what is the secret of that stuff?
It's not bad for something that comes in a plastic container.
Looks like something you'd buy at the PX.
Yeah, it's amazing how there's no counter space anywhere around here anymore. There, put that there. Brad says straight from the back is better. And gosh, I wonder when their bots are going to start listening for that. Then Brad says, prayers for Miles and his family.
Thank you.
And then someone says, nice buttocks.
Holy Christ. That stuff I don't know, there's just something about the way the whole thing looks that it makes her ass look like it's been like airbrushed or something.
That's right. Brad says, anytime you ever have any kind of issues, just soak it in cider. Mr. 27 says top 10. Multi-Gunman says you won the grand prize, nakedness. Delta Shellback will be here shortly for the award ceremony. I guess we'll see how many people actually see this on this channel. Miss 27, first here of the Multi-Gunman crew, 12 gauges. Multi-Gunman says winning. Now all we need are 12 gauges, 357 Magnums, whiskey, and nakedness. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Again.
Cheers, Rich.
Again. Well, this is Groundhog Day. Again. Sharky, cheers all. Condolences to Miles and his family.
Thank you, Sharky. Is she old enough to even fucking be touching a car?
Is she a midget?
Fuck, she's gotta be. I mean, I'd still do a midget, but Christ, she's got like 1 foot heels on.
She's got a little something for you.
Yeah, everything's little.
Sharky says, Redhead AK and packages on deck. Here we go. Let's see if this channel makes it beyond the reposted review. Redneck says, daytime fuckery. I like it.
Okay, there's something wrong with her belly button because it's not a belly button. It's like a belly fucking
It's a belly vagina.
Yeah.
It's a belly badge. Sharky says, Screwtube does what Screwtube does. And then Redneck says, yeah, I guess the old channel's gone. Jeremy says, it's gone.
It's wet.
Odysseus says, tacos, burritos, Boone's Farm, and nakedness.
Actually, some Boone's Farm sounds pretty good.
Well, the whole doing a late review seemed like a good idea, but not so much anymore.
Not since I got gas.
Not just that, but this really wasn't good enough to have 2 of them.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, it wasn't good enough to have 2.5.
Yeah, I'd never buy it again. Salty, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop being naked. Confucius. Multi-gunman. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in delivering the capacity to enjoy nakedness.
That definitely smells like some fucking red velvet cake.
Socrates. Oh, it smells like... Even Christine, I brought the glass up and I said, here, smell this. And she goes, smells like frickin' cake. I go, exactly. Tortoisius, being naked every day keeps the doctor away. Didn't scourge, but did you take the road least clothed? Sharky 1325. There she is, my savior and our savior of this channel. More babes, less preaching to the choir, as we are all on the same page.
Favorite go goes with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which redheader am I looking at?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. Mm-hmm.
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 Sharky, doing bingo is going to be a logistics nightmare. We have to distribute the bingo cards and exclude fuckery. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this is. Sharky, 30 minutes and 5 seconds now. There's perfection and a fine dinner. Well, I'm good.
What do you have for dinner, by the way?
I'm good with that.
Wow.
A hamburger and potato salad.
Oh.
That
The
looks,
wife made roast potatoes with potatoes and carrots.
that looks tasty. Yeah, I was kind of running out of time, and it was just a fast thing. Mike says, cheers all. Cheers, Mike. Multi-gunman, 357 Magnum, 12 gauges, whiskey with nakedness. That's all. Mike, sorry to hear about Miles' loss. I fixed that unless you were found.
Yeah, well, you and I have had our discussion about what happened there and how things were with my brother, and it's more that, well, I tell people because I don't want them to come to me and be like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss, and I was not really close to my brother anymore because some of his behaviors and actions had kind of alienated him from people, and I'm more concerned about my father and my youngest brother, who were still very close to him, or a lot closer than I was. Feel bad for his ex-wife and his daughter, but he had treated them kind of like shit and alienated them.
How old's his daughter?
Early to mid-20s?
Is she hot?
No.
He says real discouraged.
No.
We got a boat that looks like it's
You
flipping out.
could pour gas on her and light her on fire. She wouldn't be hot.
Wow. Paul from PA Brew News. Cheers, everyone, and let's go, Brandon.
Sorry, Becky. You just got fucking had.
Cover her in gasoline and light her on fire, and she still wouldn't be hot. Okay. Jeremy, thanks, Daddy, for uploading this again. Yes, I probably wouldn't have wasted my... Well, I don't consider it wasting my time. We wouldn't have had
Eric?
anything to read.
I'm going to tell you the truth. This is what I almost kind of wish that Jeremy had drank before I got a chance to get to it.
Where the hell is he when you need him?
I wasn't that bad. I'd give it like a 6.
Well, after the first couple of sips, I might have gone a 6, but I'm kind of more in the 4.5s right about now. How can Toppling Goliath just smash one not only out of the baseball park but into the next state's baseball park, and then they come up with this?
Yeah. Well, they're really good at the fruit beers. They're not so great at the other. Well, that Toppling Timber. That shit was out. See, you ever been to the bar and you see a hot chick and she's got her fucking fat ugly girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Fat ugly girlfriend is my niece. Okay, sorry, but Toppling Timber is the hot chick. This is its fat ugly girlfriend.
Steven says 35.55. Damn. And I don't mean you, the gun or the knife.
And Zeus, thank you.
You look like a fucking child with tits. That's gross.
Mike says 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer, man. 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer.
That's what my little emojis were. Because the shot glasses he puts up are actually bourbons. So I put 1 bourbon, 1 shot, 1 beer.
And like that, me and you, 38 minutes, and we're on the last comment. Didn't scourge. Mad Dog 2020 and a 40 ounce for everyone.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like I said, this all seemed like a good thing, but the whole day is catching up with me. About right now, I think I'd have to roll myself in gasoline and light myself on fire to feel warm. Down here, it's, first of all, it's not cold in the house. Then the heater's running, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Not to mention, you know, what was it?
You know what? You need to grow a beard.
About a year before the pandemic, I was told I had a cavity, and I haven't done anything about it.
So you don't have dental insurance, do you?
Yeah.
No. You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
My house is going, okay.
All right, dude. My dentist, like I fall asleep in the chair.
Is she
It
hot?
No, but he is like, I'm like fucking relaxed as fuck when I'm in the chair, and it's like, I'm just not worried about shit. And it's kind of cool when I had the old,
It's the gas.
no, maybe he's got it going on all the time. Who knows?
Yeah, it's like, dude.
But when I did this tooth here, the gold one up front, he comes walking in, he's like dancing in the room. I'm like, what the hell is that? He's like, I don't get to show off my work very often. Nobody gets gold teeth in the front anymore. They all get ceramics.
Why? Because they're very natural looking?
I mean, you can get them pretty closely color matched to your teeth, but they never stay in the same way. I figured gold, why not? When I pass away, First directive is someone to go in and yank my fucking my crowns out before the corner does.
That's why Sharky gave me this.
Yep.
He said you go over and find Miles. Actually, it's even better because it actually has a hammer on it too. And a bottle opener. By that point, I don't think you'll care, but Sharky, just like Zeus's knife, I'm slowly fucking this up because I carry it all the time because I really like it.
That thing is cool as shit.
It's got a fire starter on it. I don't even remember what the fuck that is. You can actually lock it. Remember I forgot about that. That you can actually lock it. So I was like, I know there's pliers in here. What the fuck?
And you just unlocked it.
But yeah, you got.
I like the salmon color on that thing, and I like the green on it, the seafoam.
One side is the striker, and the other side is the ferro rod, so you can.
Do it. Do it.
No,
Do it.
it has not been done yet.
It is time, Eric.
I'll do it when I take your teeth out, okay?
And light my
Your
holy
tooth.
shit.
Oh. But, is that a Camaro or a Mustang? Oh, you can't see the shifter. I've got two pictures of her, and the other one you can see. It almost looks like it's a Camaro.
We're talking modern Camaro, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. Okay, so we're in the club. We both gave her... What? Oh. Hopefully he doesn't read any of this stuff. So yeah, Chuck, just keep coming over here looking for the brewery reviews. First in the club, too many thumbs up. Hector, in the club while drawing Eric a 1967 Mustang GT 500. He is, because he's been trying to get the color right. Hector, the first color you sent me, I would actually like that on a real car, but seeing how it's a 1967,
What color?
it was kind of the actual color of a 67, but with a little bit of like a purplish hue to it.
Yellow.
Not
Yellow. Yellow.
I can't have a yellow car. I owned a yellow car. Everybody gave me shit about driving a banana.
I think it is a 69 Mustang Fastback that was in the original. Of course, if you tried to build a car like that now, then fucking the dude's widow comes after you and tries to fuck you in the ass with a fucking yellow dildo.
Well, guess it depends. Tin Scourge, Baby Seal Clubbers. And Rich Huff says, cheers, Clubbers.
Oh, Eric?
Huh?
I don't think I could drink two of those if I started with those.
No?
No.
The day I reviewed it, I think I had one shot in that. And,
Holy shit.
I was,
This stuff here, you want to get fucked up, this is the way to go right here. I give that like a fucking 13.
no, it's
Holy shit.
it's impressively good
That
tasting
is,
beer.
if I was going to drink red velvet cake, that would be it. Can I touch it?
Yeah, put the white gloves on. Miles goes, I'm wearing a white condom. Okay, that's good enough.
Jesus Christ, this thing's fucking hit. You'd probably do more damage hitting someone with this thing at close range like a fucking club.
It is literally someone just... I'm not saying the
These sights need to fucking go, Eric. I'll bet you if you took these sights off, the gun would weigh half as much. I mean, seriously, Tony Hawk is fucking dying to fucking skateboard off these ramps.
Yeah, I'm wondering if someone did something to that, or if that is like an original. It looks like a road hazard sign.
I mean, yeah, shit.
I mean, that looks like it's not paint, I don't think.
No, that is a luminescent orange paint in there. That's probably original, but I mean, Jesus Christ. What did they do? Did they like fucking channel the soul of a fucking '69 Buick to fucking make the front and rear sights? A tail? I mean, I'm surprised this thing doesn't have like 4 tail lights up and down on it.
The suppressor height sights.
Suppressor heights? Fuck! That's goddamn fucking... You can fucking attach an aircraft carrier to this thing like the fucking robot in Robotech and see over it. They should have fucking graduations on this thing for long-range fucking shooting. Like you line it up and you're like, alright! Click, 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 click. Bang! I shot someone at 200 meters with a pistol. Cool firearm.
Hey, it's just like... It literally reminds me of holding the SIG.
It makes no sense why you'd have all this ramp here when you can get away with something half that high. Because you're looking at like, well, what do? Do I line it up with the bottom of it and shoot the guy shoot over the head? Aim for his feet and shoot him in the head, or...
And look at the beaver tail. That is the biggest beaver tail on any pistol I have.
Yeah, no shit. Why?
It's almost so big. It's almost like a dog's tail, and you almost
Does
feel
this
like
thing adjust for windage? I mean, like, seriously.
Well, if you have the tool.
Pow! Dude standing over there and gets fucking hit. I mean...
It is definitely...
For an oddball, I like the grips on it. I like how... I like the weight of it.
Laser Aim Arms Incorporated, Little Rock, Arkansas.
I'll bet you any money that was owned by the Clintons. And
I wonder how many people this has killed.
You mean how many people have committed suicide by someone's hand?
I mean, I wonder how many people this thing has watched commit suicide.
You're gonna get a strike for that shit right away. You know that, right?
It actually, for a 10 millimeter, it must be relying on the weight of the slide. It actually doesn't have a really heavy spring to it. But I mean, it's a big block of steel. Boy, like, considering you're supposed to put the orange flush all the way across the top, you see that much of this.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean, this right here, that's a 1,000-yard shot right there. The difference between that and that and that.
I mean, it's like a traffic cone on the end of the fucking firearm.
Seriously, tell me how much it looks like I move. That would be the right aiming, right?
Nope.
And that is the bottom of the orange. That to that.
Jesus Christ! At 25 meters, you're putting a round into orbit.
Should we try? Should we try chambering around?
No, because this thing will probably fucking fire. Fuck, Eric, I wouldn't trust that thing till you actually took it out to the range and shot it. Unless you pointed at the TV, at which point in time I'm going to have a little fucking square flashlight right here and I'm going to drop. The little fucking dog's going to come up and be like... I'm busy,
I'm busy getting my cleaning all over it.
You think we can do 10 more minutes of bullshit?
You know, I was wondering when I saw this, if I ever put any guns up for sale, I'm going to spend all the time it takes to make it look absolutely perfect before I send it out.
Yeah.
It definitely had a...
So Eric, do you think it's worth it for me to get, if I can get my FFL, to get my FFL? And then you and I talked about this earlier.
Be good for me.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a mandatory $20 or $50 charge with it. But
That's the slide. Yeah,
that thing's looser than my ex-wife.
I found a forum where they were talking about this, and they're like, it'll fire everything. I mean, it's not like the tolerance. I don't know, it feels damn good in the hand, I have to admit. I think it's a sexy looking damn gun, that's for sure. Unfortunately, I won't be putting any light or laser on it because it doesn't have the cut.
May I? I want to see the, I know it's unloaded.
Still gotta work my way through this schwiz.
Get swifty, Eric. I mean, it almost looks like that is a very specific dovetail to this gun. And, well, what are you supposed to do? To turn on the frickin' laser, are you supposed to go click? Like,
I think
push forwards and then pull the trigger? I mean...
I believe the button would have obviously came straight through that hole, and you would have pushed your finger forward to turn it on and off. It probably just had a clicky button.
Yeah, that really doesn't make it... This is why they went fucking bankrupt, Eric. Because instead of having a squeeze or a thumb activation, or a grip activation, or a... right there, taken... let's see here. I'm going to shoot somebody. I'm going to push forward as hard the fuck as I can with the tip of my finger. That shit doesn't activate. Then I ain't got a laser. But then I got these giant fucking sights that they see these fucking sights. They're like, you're fucking seriously going to shoot me with those goddamn sights? I mean, if somebody broke in my house and I pointed this thing at them, they're gonna fucking be afraid of just the fucking sights more so than they are of getting shot.
Don't hit me with the sights.
It looks like a fucking dinosaur fucking wing. I need to shut up before I get in trouble. I thought you said you weren't gonna put a laser on it, Eric.
Thing is
it gets stuck on there.
The gun, there's no slot for it to slide into, but that is, you may be right. I mean, it might be very specific to this. Yeah, let me take a look here. There's a chance that might actually stay on it.
Let me take a look at this shit. No, that shit ain't staying on there.
Well, I mean, it's wedging on. If you push it,
there's no way in fuck this is accurate. You're gonna have to be like, all right, motherfucker, I'm gonna shoot you. You ain't nowhere near me. Is the laser on you? Yeah. You're gonna pull the trigger and that shit, you're gonna fucking kill him. You're like fucking shooting over here. That dude's right there, and it's like, where's the laser? Don't worry about it.
Let me see that. Obviously the button got pressed weird.
It didn't get pressed weird. The shit ain't going anywhere near where the bullet is.
Well, no.
In fact, your best bet, if I broke in your house and you had that laser on that gun, my best bet is to get that laser like right fucking here, so I know you ain't gonna fucking hit me. No matter what you do with it. And the whole time I'm laughing my ass off because I got a laser on me. And the bullets are fucking...
I could use this one on here. It just doesn't have the...
oh, no.
It doesn't have the detent spot.
No, that shit doesn't sit on there right.
I could dial it in, though. It was for 25 feet. It was only off a little bit. But if you're going to do something like this, you'd have to have the original. And there wasn't a hell of a lot of information out there as to the...
Can you read?
Yeah.
Matt asked me, so what sled did you go with, and is it good for riding? I says, it's more flooded than Spargo in the spring.
This might have to be my new sleeping companion for a while. What the hell? This back blade is not centered on here. I read one of the guys in one of the forums said that the dovetail was so sloppy that they had to peen it to get it from falling off. But can you see that?
Holy jeez, I'm drunk and I can see that.
That rear sight.
Not even a little drunk. I mean,
look at where the center of the sight is in comparison to the hammer.
that's not even Kentucky windage. That's goddamn West Virginia windage. It's so fucking far off.
I can't tell.
Shit, that might be Missouri windage if I'm right.
That just might be dialed way over there, though.
Yeah, you know what? You might have a guy. You know what? The last guy might have had a fucking lazy eye. He's like,
I don't know.
and that fucker's dead on.
Obviously, don't. It's like right there, and you're aiming right there, and you're still hitting right there. Yeah, this thing's right on.
Yeah. The last owner was like, I got my eye on you. Well, who the fuck you got the gun on, asshole?
It'd be like one of these. Now, obviously, I'm not going to mess with any settings until I shot it, but I don't know.
So is this from your mysterious benefactor, by the way, Eric? Because I don't want to insult anybody with...
No, I got it in that claw game over at Super One.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm refreshing.
Are we going to memorialize my brother tonight, Eric?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
know. Is that
so...
recommended anymore for you?
Ah, fuck. How much worse can I get?
See, this is why your wife doesn't like me.
My wife fucking loves you. She hates me.
Every time you come home, you're drunk.
What my wife is worried about is my health. But what she doesn't factor for is my mental well-being by coming over here. And tell you what, people don't need therapy. They need Eric.
Or that.
Or
Holy
that. Fuck,
Jesus.
I need Jesus Christ.
Oh, I see the button got pressed and we got the bouncing no volume thing going on.
Yeah, that is alright. I mean, I've seen better in your rotation, but...
I bet you those taste awesome.
What if it tasted like the fucking Rover truck fucking beer?
I'd like them a lot more in the beer.
So Eric.
That's completely up to you.
So Eric. The first time I actually drank alcohol with anybody, well, I think we had like some shots of shit when I was in high school, but might have been before that. I don't remember. Went down to see my brother Mike in Missouri with my dad. And Mike's like, here, try this. And he fucking pulls out a can of Coke and mixes up a Beam and Coke. I really should have had a can of it for accuracy. Because the way Mike would do it, my brother Mike passed away on Friday. He was hit by a train. And I'm not going any further into it, but remember my brother Mike taking the can when he would do the Beam and Coke, and he'd do this. He'd take a slug of the Coke, then he'd put the Beam in it and do this. And he'd mix it like that. That's how he would mix his Beam and Coke. And then, the first time I got really fucked up after I was 20, on my 21st birthday, I was at school in the National Guard, and someone's like, so hey, you turned 21, we're going to get you drunk. What do you drink? Well, the only thing I've ever drank is a Beam and Coke with my brother. So they got me a fifth of Jim and Beam. And I'm pretty sure they mixed about 4 shots in the first one, which lit me up. And somebody said, I'll bet, so I went out to mix the second one, like, I'll bet you can't drink any of that straight. Right? Mm-hmm. So I went from a bottle like this, it was probably down about here, and I slammed that thing down to about halfway. And I put it down, and the dude says, holy shit, you didn't even freaking cough. I'll bet you can't do that again. Well, shit happened. And I emptied that bottle. And that was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Inspired by my oldest brother, who... he wasn't a horrible person. He probably cared a lot more than you'd ever have seen him care, but he just didn't have his shit straight. And now he's gone, which is kind of weird. I had 4 brothers and 1 sister. Now I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. And
for fuck's sake, give me the glass.
I had
you
weird.
Want another one, or are you good with this one?
I'm good with that one. We'll just do that. And it is weird to know that my oldest brother, who kind of whatever, Eric, is gone. And to hear my father, who I've seen as a pillar of strength through my whole life, and only recently have really connected with my father, to hear him in that kind of pain. Is it that bad that listening to me that you got to start drinking it straight?
No.
But to hear him tell me, I'm sorry to tell you this, I have some bad news. Your oldest brother has passed away. That's a very hard thing to hear when you've started to understand your father finally when he is 80 years old and you are 47 or 45.
Did I ever meet Mike?
You never met Mike.
I met 2 of your brothers. I know Max was one of them.
Max is fucking amazing.
Max is a dick.
I don't know which Max you met, but... So, gentlemen, to the memory of my brother Michael, hopefully he rests in heaven peacefully. And if he's in hell, the devil's in for one hell of a ride. And that is a taste that I remember very well.
God damn it, I still taste fucking... fucking Rover truck. Seriously, Jim Beam and Coke could not get that out of there. Yours probably tastes like cake.
I just do truly hope that my brother's soul is at peace.
That's it. That's it from them. I'll see how many people are over at the new channel. So, if you're finding this for the first time, welcome to the Captain Dick Nozzle Intergalactic Misfits channel.
Shit show.
Oh, the shit show.
The shit show. And we just, Eric, don't you fucking start into the fucking shit they got you fucking fired for the last.
No, I was gonna say, and the last time we talked, I talked about making up a batch of peanuts. From bowl peanuts. I should have brought them down here.
Where are they? Upstairs?
They're in the fridge.
It's not too late. We only have an hour and 6 minutes on the clock. If we're gonna do this shit, Eric, we can do this shit until like fucking midnight.
No, we can't. I don't want to be standing up anymore.
Well, you keep drinking this shit and you won't be.
So, it was a normal batch. I couldn't find any more Reapers. So, Jim, if you are still watching, I took the hot sauce, the Scorpion Reaper sauce that Jim gave me, and I dumped a quarter of it into the peppers, or into the peanuts.
Yeah, poured a fucking thing of pepper on my penis.
And
he bought me poured a peck of peppers on my penis.
I may have made it a little bit hotter, but I didn't make it out of control hot. And I'm just saying everything that we've done today is catching up with me body wise.
That was fucked up to pull that sled out of there.
I wouldn't change what we did. It was still a lot of fun. I mean,
I'm not gonna do that shit again for the next sled I buy. I'm driving on the trailer.
Here. This is how we see who made it this far. Because this is the last item, and
you know what I'd like to see, Eric? I would like to see a channel
I don't know how
that gets back to monetization, and people have fun watching.
Well, it used to be. Now it's just WhoopTube. And what do you guys think of this? This is kind of cool. Dude.
Isn't this the tea sauce? Isn't that the one you bought that was really good value in a kit before?
Yeah, I have several things from them.
Wasn't that the one you're like, this is a $360 firearm in a case with a bunch of shit?
Well, do you know how much a normal 1911 costs?
Nope.
My Kimber.
I probably need to figure it out if I'm going to get my FFL and start doing gunsmithing.
My Kimber, which is over 20 plus years old, I custom ordered that, and that was $15.99. And you've seen a few of them show up here. Of course, they're a little bit more, what would the word be, gamey, because of their limitedness and their 10mm-ish. But this has a
bang!
This has a pretty damn nice trigger and a broken mag. And
speaking of magazines, I should have brought the shit over for you. So I got one of the telephone cord tethers for you from my time in service. As I've been going through boxes and cleaning shit out, I got you another.
For the mag.
I have you another M16 5.56 green follower magazine. Nice. No 550 coordinate yet. And I got some other shit to show you that probably shouldn't have, but you can look at, you're gonna be like, dude, that's cool.
Grenades?
Fuck, I wish I had some fucking grenades.
Sharky.
I did, however, we're not talking about this shit.
So, me and Christine, he's not going to see this, so he does not know about it. But me and Christine decided to pick this up for Michael, my brother-in-law.
You know what? The whole story you told me earlier, Eric. You know what I'm talking about, right? About Roger and this
Oh, yeah.
issue. I don't think he's gonna care because he understands.
Yeah, but it's just a fucked up
You know what we need to do? You know what we need to do? We need to drag Roger's ass out to breakfast one of these mornings.
Oh, I'm sure he'd probably go. I don't know. It's a pretty nice gun, and I tell you, you get a lot of gun for the money from them. I got this at through Classic Firearms, and I could own 3 of these for the price of my Kimber.
Then you know what the other thing is, Eric? Is dragging my father out to breakfast one morning. You know what I mean? Have you met my dad?
I don't think so.
You need to meet my old man. He's a fairly. I think he is 50% skid steer. I think his mother had an affair with a bobcat before he was born, and that makes me 25% bobcat.
So, 2 mags and the gun, cleaning kit, the barrel wrench. It even has the pin pusher on the end of it. That's kind of cool. I've never even seen that before.
Pin pusher for what?
For the
Pull that thing out.
right there.
Oh, for the takedown pin?
Yep.
That is very nice.
You align it, and it's set to push it right through. So, hopefully, I'm going to see if Christine can get Michael over here tomorrow, so we can give this to him. But, yeah, it's just a fucked up situation. One of those deals where you try to do something nice, and then, like, the fucking house burns down, and you're, like, going...
Eric, I would not worry about it.
Oh, you know.
And if Roger says anything, explain it to him. I think Roger is a reasonable man.
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude. You're fake news.
Wow, that was a long one. You seem really agitated. At you.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the button one time, and then I'm getting out of here. Well, I'd like to hit that button one
I think
time.
I'm going to go try and start the sled one more time.
I am gonna...
Holy shit.
I'm gonna get my jammies on and retire to the couch.
Other than her face? What the fuck is wrong with her fucking face?
That's a chick that likes to show her ass off. She's always...
show her ass off. Don't show your face off, woman.
She always got her...
Yikes. Shit.
She's always got her butt.
Wow. I'm gone.